Two girls try not to have a mental breakdown. Bam. Did you like that? Was that good?
It's fantastic.
This is our second episode.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, yeah. We're so excited.
It's a party. Mm-hmm. Our first episode just launched today, actually, while we're recording this. Excitement.
I know.
Like 2 hours ago.
Yes. Woo! So if you've listened to that episode, definitely repost it on your Instagram story or on your Snapchat story, and we'll repost it on ours
and
to give you.
Us.
Yeah, and tag us, and we'll give you like a little shout out. Yeah, and also let us know what you think about the first episode, because we're curious.
Yeah, like comments, concerns, any advice, like. You can also, like, tell us what you want to hear from us, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just
or
give
if you
us
guys,
ideas.
if you guys want, like, a Q&A episode or anything like that.
Fun
we're also curious to see how many people watch it.
Yeah, true.
Or listen to it.
We hope a lot.
5 people.
It's fine. It's a work in progress, okay?
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get more.
Yeah, but in this episode, we wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions since it is the new year.
Whoop. First day of 2019.
That's so weird.
I don't know how I feel about it. 19 is such an awkward number, I feel like.
I don't know. I feel like it's hopeful.
No, yeah. But, like, you know, when you're, like, the age 19 and you're just waiting to get to, like, out of the teens, it's just an awkward number.
That is so true. It's, like, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, like, no, yeah.
Yeah, like 14.
13.
Yeah, because 13, you're like, I'm a teenager now. Kind of. And then 15, you're like, I can drive. But 14, you're like, what the heck?
Yeah, pretty much. And 17, like, the year before
17.
18. Those awkward, like, odd numbers.
2019, we're hopeful. We're excited.
Yes.
We're also going to talk about our highs and lows of 2018.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess we can start with that. Our highs and lows of 2018.
Okay. Sure. Well, 2018 was, like, I want to say 90% chaos and then like 10% good. It was a rough year. I literally, like, at the end of 2017, I was like, 2018 is gonna be my year. I thought 2017 was a little rough. I was like, this is gonna be great, fantastic. And then literally the first week I got my butt kicked. That happened, and it just kept, like, a lot of I had a lot of lows up until, I want to say, summer. It got better, and then it got bad, and then it got better again. I mean, we're open, right? I dealt with a lot of, like, depression, mental health issues, and physical health issues. Like, we did a lot of testing because we didn't know what was going on with me. I was in the emergency room seeing, like, so many different doctors. Me and my ex-boyfriend broke up, and that was just, like, added to it, and it was a rough breakup.
Yeah.
I love being cheated on. I've been cheated on a couple of times.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So just to add to it, and it was, like, my first real love, I would say.
Yeah, that's so hard. I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry, love.
That's so rough.
Yeah. But it just, like, kept, like, kicking my butt, like, for, like, the first 6 months, pretty much. Summer got a little bit better because I really focused on me, and then, like, I just worked a lot, which kind of sucked. But I made good money.
We were a waitress. We were both waitresses.
Yeah.
Oh, this year we both tried new jobs.
Oh, yeah.
That's so
Going
cute.
from, like, retail to, like, serving and hosting. Ooh, what a
That
life.
was
a big transition.
Yeah, especially for me, I had 2 jobs at the same time. So I was working retail and I was waitressing. And
I don't know how you had a life.
That I didn't. I literally came home, slept, woke up, went to work. That was so bad. But
it makes you feel better. I literally would work 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Like, doubles.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, so I felt like I had 2 jobs.
Also, I feel like everyone should at least waitress for a period of their life.
Yeah, because it's just, like, you'll learn a lot from it.
Yeah, you do.
But you make some good money.
Yeah.
I will say that. Like, that was the most money I think I've ever made with a part-time job.
Right.
Even though it didn't feel part-time, you know, working 7 days a week.
Also, if you want to exercise more, but you're like, I don't know what to do because I don't have time to exercise, but I also need a job, get yourself a waitressing job, okay?
Literally,
because
I lost 10 pounds.
Literally? I remember I had to borrow my brother's, like, work pants for the first couple months or so because I didn't have any work pants, and they were tied on me because my brother has chicken leg thighs, and by the end of it, they were so loose on me, I had to make an extra hole on my belt loop.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a life.
I know.
Because you're, like, constantly running, you don't get to sit down. Make sure, like, invest in comfortable shoes, like,
oh, yeah, for sure.
And gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had to get those, like, $70 memory foam shoes because I, like, had blisters on my feet. I was crying at the end of my shift. Like, I was doing side work, and I was just crying because my feet hurt so much.
Also, I feel like I've never connected so fast. Like, I've never made friends so fast at a job other than waitressing. Yeah. I guess that was just my environment. But
because you're all crying together in the back, you know what I mean?
Literally, you're all crying. You're like, I freaking hate everyone.
You want to rip your hair out because when you're putting in orders and you don't know how to work the machine, you're dying a little bit inside. It's fine. You get 10 tables at a time. Well, for me, I had 10 tables at one time, and I wanted to cry and rip my hair out. but it's okay.
It's so stressful.
It's fine.
But yeah, I definitely think that everyone should at least try it once.
And retail. I feel like retail. Because retail, you learn how, like, horrible people can be.
Yeah, you don't even understand how mean people can be to you, and you literally do nothing.
Yeah, they're just like, you should, like, drop your prices, like, you're a horrible store, and I'm like, okay, tell that to the company.
Right.
And they're just like, you're a horrible person when you say you can't give them that for free.
Or they yell at you.
Yeah.
For no reason. I
remember, like, at Claire's, this was actually, like, right when I was leaving, too. I wouldn't do these daughters' piercings because the grandma brought them in, but they're not the legal guardian. She's like, well, I have their insurance and health insurance stuff, and I'm like, still can't do it, like, because I would legally, like, could be sued, and like I would get fired no matter what, and then the company would be sued, and it was a whole ordeal. And so the mom called me, told me how horrible of a person I was, like, you know, cussed me out, and I was just like, okay. I was just like, and at the time, like, I was 18. Like, and I was just like, you're yelling at an 18-year-old girl.
Yeah, you're like a grown woman, and you're yelling at a kid. Like, what the heck?
Or was I?
18, 19, maybe?
No, it was before it was a couple months before I left. Yes, I was still 18.
18.
I think so.
Yeah.
But
like, you would think, like, people are rational, and they're like, oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Of course, I'll just bring her tomorrow with me.
But I was just like,
no.
You're like a 40, probably almost 50-year-old woman just cussing out an 18-year-old for something I legally cannot do.
Yeah, like you're so unreasonable.
So that was a big low. I feel like everything, going back to, like, the first topic we went off, but, like, just a lot of mental health, physical health issues. Summer got better, like I said, because I worked on myself. I think being single was good for me. I think it really allowed me to just, like, not depend on anyone and just be, like, me and be happy being with me. And then we went on a trip, and that was really fun, Nashville.
Woohoo!
And yeah, I really hated school first year, but I decided this year to join a sorority, and it was honestly, like, one of the best decisions I ever could have done, because I made so many, like, actual genuine friendships with that, and it really made me happy and enjoy being in Atlanta, and I got a job down there that I pretty much enjoy, you know, for the most part.
Didn't you also change your major this year too?
Oh yeah, back in, like, March, I changed from a history major to an interior design major. I still have to apply to the program, so we'll see if I get in or not, but I'm happier doing it, because I forgot how much, like, I loved, like, that, like, interior design until, like, I got back into it and started thinking about it more. And, like, I work in I'm not a real estate agent or anything, or, like, something like that, but I work at a student apartment complex, so, like, I give tours of a room, and I always talk about, like, the kitchen counters a lot. Like, I'm really into the kitchen. I don't know. I just forgot how much I loved it too until I started that. I think that, like, really helps me and will help me with my major and stuff.
I also feel like it fits you better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like office jobs.
Yeah. Well, no, I feel like the major, that fits you too. Yeah. But I feel like the art major fits you better than history.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love history. I'm, like, really into, like, conspiracies, and I love connecting history with that, like, mythology, and, like, I think I'm really into astrology, so I think that also ties into it, but it's kind of hard to make a career out of, like, astrology, like, with zodiacs and stuff like that. And history, like, I wanted to be, like, a curator or an archaeologist, and those just weren't stable jobs, and I kind of just wanted something a little bit more fun and stable. And what they were making me study with history was not what I wanted to study. I was like, I want to do ancient history, and they're like, no. And I was like,
you can't do that.
I was like, but that's what I want to do. And they're like, no, you can't. And I was like, fun. But yeah, I like art. I'm, like, enjoying my classes a lot more. I like drawing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, and you seem happier with it too, I feel like. Yeah,
I am. I'm terrified about not getting in. But we'll see.
Positive thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the universe will listen.
Yeah.
And you'll get in, I'm sure.
Yeah, but, like, my health issues kind of came back towards the end of the year. But we're dealing with them. We're figuring out. I'm being happier, I think, with the support of, like, who I realize, like, who are my true friends. And with the sorority, it's, like, honestly, like, helping me be happier and not go back into that depression.
Yeah.
So I think the end of the year was better, but the whole beginning of the year was just, like, a low.
Crappy.
Yeah. So I'm hoping, like, to get back into 2019, like, feeling great and make it a better year.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, I feel like my 2018 was it was okay. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, looking back, I just feel like I'm cringing. Like, I just made really weird mistakes. I talked to a lot of weird guys. There were a lot of red flags. I just feel like I made a lot of weird, cringy mistakes, and I don't like looking back at it.
But you learn from them. You gotta learn from them.
I feel like I did learn from it, and I feel like I've grown into a better person. I feel like we both have.
Yeah.
We've both kind of found...
Matured.
Yeah, we've both matured, and we found kind of, like, our niche and, like, what we like and what we don't like, and so...
Especially in people, too.
Yes, in people.
Which, it's still, like, a work in progress, because we're only 20. But...
Yeah, I'm sure we'll come across a lot of different personalities, and we already have.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So,
check out our first video for our first podcast.
Oh, yeah.
For more information.
Check out our first episode about this podcast, guys, because you'll hear a lot more stories about us. But this year, or not this year, last year, 2018, I guess. Yeah. Now I can say that's so weird, even though it was yesterday.
I know. 7 hours ago.
I don't know. I feel like I tried a lot of new stuff. I applied to Europe and I got in. And yeah, there's just a lot to look up to, or a lot to look forward to. Plus, like, with that waitressing job, I met so many other people that are like my friends now, and and it's just very sweet. So there's highs and lows of 2018, but
I feel like mine was just like big rant, and you're just like, yeah, it was great.
I don't know what
it's all right.
I feel like I have to write everything down. Like I can't remember. I will say one of my New Year's resolutions for 2018 was to travel more, and I feel like I kind of did that. We went to Nashville, and then I went to Portland. Yeah, I did. That was last year.
So jealous.
Yeah, I went to Portland. I traveled across the country in a car with my friend, her cats, and her mom. Because my best friend Rose was moving up to Portland and I helped them move. So that was a really cool experience because I've always been surrounded in like this Georgia Marietta bubble. And like my family doesn't travel anywhere unless it's like PCB because my parents are in love with PCB.
I mean, I love the trashy vibe there. Like, honestly, I do love it.
It's fun. It's a fun touristy town,
but
I guess.
every year, like,
you want something different. Yeah, you want to explore. So that was really cool because I saw different states. And that was fun.
Yeah, Nashville was interesting. Yeah. I feel like it started out as a joke. And then it did
a little bit. And then we're like, no, we have to make this a thing. Because we've been planning for like, I think 4 years to take a trip together with Javier.
Yeah.
And we finally decided to do it. So that was really fun. And it was just us. It wasn't anyone else. It wasn't like our parents. It was just us.
And we kind of stayed in like a little sketchy attic thing.
Yeah, that was
in a little sketchy neighborhood. But it's cool. Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
It was just weird.
I feel very proud of ourselves for doing that. We went to a different state without our parents. We got an Airbnb without our parents.
I know.
That was fun.
And now I'm going... Oh, I'll talk about that when we get into our resolutions. But I was just like, adulting.
Adulting, yeah. So 2018 was a big step in adulting. So hopefully 2019 we will prosper.
Prosper, yes.
And thrive.
Yeah, exactly. You got Invisalign too in 2018.
Yes, I did get Invisalign.
So I feel like that's like, even though it seems so small, it's like a big thing because you've been talking about trying to get braces or something for like 10 years now.
Yeah, literally.
And then you pay for yourself.
Yeah. So I'm so excited.
We love an independent woman.
Yes. Now we're going to talk about our resolutions for this upcoming year.
Okay, you can start.
Oh, okay. I have a couple written down. So one of mine was... In the beginning of 2018, I kind of started this, and then I stopped, and I would do it again whenever I felt sad or, like, lonely or whatever. But I want to write in my journal every day, and, like, I literally just want it to, by the end of 2019, be, like, a mess. Like, I want it to be falling apart so much because I've written it. I wrote in it so much. So that's just something I want to do because I feel like journaling and, like, writing down your thoughts helps, at least me, I just not have a mental breakdown as much.
Yeah, exactly.
It literally.
I like the idea of writing, and when I do write, it does make me feel better. But I actually hate the concept, or not the concept, the physical thing of writing.
I feel like I like the idea too because it's like a romantic kind of thing. Like, let me whip out my journal and write in my journal and be all moody and cool on the bus or whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I just feel like it allows me to write down my thoughts and my feelings because a lot of times I like tend to bottle up things more than speak them. And also, I have this thing where like I feel like if I write things down, like I can't just like raise my hand in class and like express my thoughts on like a subject. Like I have to like write it down and like think it through. I just feel like I can express myself better that way. I guess because it gives me time to think.
That's a smart idea because I tend to just like, I can't explain things well sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed last year. I was like, I really cannot speak English.
Same.
So
I get like a little stutter, you know?
Yeah.
It's fine. I have top two New Year's resolutions, but the first one is to work out. I actually started early this year. I started on the 30th. And I'm on day 3.
We love a productive queen.
Yes, exactly. Because it really, like, first of all, I want to get back to, like, where I was, like, back in high school when I did, like, color guard, and I was, like, consistently working out pretty much every day, like, 5 days a week, essentially. And going to college, I stopped working out as much because I was just busy, and I was tired, and I was sad a lot, and it didn't help. And then when I went from waitressing, I was, like, kind of getting back into that again. And then I went to state, and I just have a job that I sit down at now, and then I go to class and draw for, like, hours.
Yeah.
So it's, like, kind of hard to do that. Plus, it's, like, constantly busy. So I'm trying to get into that habit now because I want to work out every day. And then once school starts, like, 5 days a week, just to, like, really get that habit of, like, nonstop working out. And, I mean, so far, it's making me feel better. Like, especially if you have anxiety like me, it really, like, releases those toxins. And I didn't realize how much of a difference it could make until, like, I stopped and then developed really bad anxiety. And then now it's just, like, I can sleep. My insomnia is going away. I feel like a new woman.
Yes.
And I feel so good. But now I'm getting, like, that tired soreness from, like, restarting again. I was on a high the first day, and then, like, yesterday it started, like, coming down on me. I was like, oh no, here we go.
Like, yikes.
But yeah, that's, like, something, like, extremely important to me, and eating better, because I was, like, eating a lot of
That's
bad
a resolution for me too. Yeah.
I didn't even write that as a resolution, but yes, it is mine too. I recently tried a baked potato. I've never, fun fact, never actually
Really?
tried one. No, because for some reason I thought I wouldn't like the texture because I can't eat mashed potatoes.
Oh, okay.
But I tried one and I was like, wow. And you can cook in the microwave and it'd be done in like 7 minutes.
That is true. You can cook it in the microwave.
That's how my mom does it. She's
Isn't
like,
that so weird? A whole potato in the microwave.
yeah, it's fine. You just don't use aluminum foil. But she's like,
Yeah.
it's quicker and it tastes better to me. And I was like, huh. She's like, it's less work. You don't have to reheat the oven. You can
That's true.
So that's to be like my regular lunch. I feel like a couple of times a week,
Yeah.
like when I'm rushing between classes. So it's something healthy instead of just me making soup, because I make canned soup a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's just quick and easy, and like I have a very small break between my classes, and I like go to classes all day pretty much. And
So you kind of tend to go for foods that are easier to cook.
And then, like, with snacks, I'm trying to, like, break a habit of eating as many unhealthy snacks because I just, like, I'll have, like, carrots and then I'll have Cheez-Its. But, like, Cheez-Its just sound better.
Same. Like, literally last night I ate, like, 12 Oreos. I told you that. I was like, yikes. Okay.
But the issue is...
January 1st, gonna start new.
Yeah. Which I'm, like, not cutting it out completely because, like, you still want to have, like, rewarding, good, yummy, like, snacks like that. But I'm just trying not to eat, like, only Cheez-Its. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I can go through a whole box in, like, an hour.
I've seen it happen, guys.
Yeah.
First-hand experience.
That was me last night. I, like, left the party early just to go buy Cheez-Its and go and watch Gilmore Girls in my bed.
Honestly, that sounds epic.
Yeah, it was, like, 1 a.m. I was like, all right, guys, I'm dipping out. And they're like, okay. And I ate the whole box. There's, like, 4 left.
Did you get far in Gilmore Girls?
I'm rewatching it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on season 3.
Okay.
And I started it, like, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm pacing myself a little bit better. Like, I would only watch it nonstop. But since I'm rewatching it, I'm still, like, watching YouTube. And, yeah. But enough of that rant. But, yeah, just to work out, eat healthier, feel better. And I actually have been feeling better already. I'm not snacking as much because when I work out, I used to get hungry. But, like, for some reason, it's making me not want to snack as much.
I guess because you worked it off. You're like, no, I don't want
I was literally, like,
snacks.
I hadn't even finished working out. We worked out for, like, 40 minutes. And I was like, I feel skinnier.
Literally. That sounded like Trisha Paytas. Oh my god.
I don't even like yes, I want to lose some weight. I'm sorry, I'm going off in like a rant.
No, you're good. That's kind of what this is.
Yeah, but like I don't, because I kind of like, I don't want to be like a twig, you know? I want to lose a little bit of just like fat, but like I don't mind being like, I like kind of where I am, just a little bit smaller. That makes sense. I like being thicker, if that makes sense.
Yes, we love a thick queen.
I have very muscle thighs and like, yeah, that sounds so weird to say, but like I like them. I don't know. It's just I'm so used to them.
Yeah.
Like because I've never really lost that muscle. Like my legs are good, but like I don't know. I feel like you should like be okay being a little bit thicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we, you know, thick queens, we love it.
Yeah.
Skinny legends.
Plus, growing a booty, 2019.
Oh my gosh, yes. Gotta get those squats in. You know what I mean?
I have lost my butt. Same. Yeah. We
doing
talked about this earlier.
I was doing squats the other day, and this guy was just watching me just throw a ball in the air while I did squats, and he was like. He had, like, professional equipment with him. I was like, stop judging me. I was like, let me be me, okay?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a, like, life lesson. Just be happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be healthy, but like...
That should be our motto for 2019. Just be happy with yourself,
exactly.
with the world. Like,
happier living.
Yeah. Happier living. There you go.
Because when you get muscle, like when you work out, you're going to get muscle. You're not going to become a twig. Like the only way I feel like, unless you're like naturally like skinny like that, which that's okay too, but like is to like honestly, you know, not eat, and that's not good for you. But natural body shapes with muscles are like a little bit thicker, and I think that's a good thing. And like, and lately I think, because you know, being thick, you know, it's starting to be like, people want that, so I think that's also a good thing too, because it's like that's unrealistic to work out and like lose 100 pounds and be like tiny,
stick thin. Yeah, I agree.
If that makes sense. I can't talk, but we get the gist of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
all right. So besides that, I also wanted to start working out more, and like I love hiking. I used to hike like 7 miles every single day with Javier, like every single day. I stopped doing that because I had those 2 jobs, and then I started Year Up, and it was just like, it was too much to handle at the same time. So I really want to get into that. And also I kind of want to try finding a new passion, like doing yoga or doing Pilates again, because I used to do Pilates all the time. So that's something that I want to do. And I want to eat better. I want to consciously eat and choose my food, if that makes sense.
Yes. I think what I'm trying to do, like, because I was trying to meal prep, but I feel like that just doesn't work as much for me. The only way I can meal prep is if I have leftovers. I feel like that's it. But like, write down what you want to eat for the week, so you're not spending too much on groceries, and you're diverting from buying too many snacks as well, and like, you know exactly what you're gonna eat, and you only buy that stuff, so you have no choice but to make
That's a good idea too, because a lot of times I come home from school and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to eat, like I'm so hungry, and then you just gravitate towards like that bag of chips or whatever while you're trying to think of what to eat. A lot of times I go on Pinterest for like an hour, and by the time I find out what I want to eat, I've already eaten like a banana, a bag of chips, a yogurt, like, you know?
Pretty much.
So I think that's a good idea too, because if you know what you're eating the entire week, then you come home after a busy day or whatever, and then you're like, oh, so I'm having this and I'm making this.
And it's like, you bought that stuff, you have no choice but to eat it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, you could like probably switch around some like menus if you're craving this over this, but like still, like, you have no choice but to eat what you buy.
So another resolution of mine is I wanted to reach out to friends more. I want to plan out more outings and like explore the city.
Same.
Like, I don't understand. You and Sharia live in Atlanta, and like we have yet to really discover different parts of the city. You know what I mean?
Ever since joining my sorority, I have like discovered a lot of new parts I want to show you guys, especially this cafe. Let me tell you.
Yeah, yes. I want to do stuff like that.
It's like retro, you know, karaoke. It's fun, but like, I know, like, it's just hard, like busy schedules. But hopefully this year, like, it will be easier and better. I know Sharia's trying to stay down there more often too, so like.
Yeah, hopefully. I just realized, like, Fridays would come around, and I would literally just, like, rot away in my room and be sad because I didn't plan anything with anyone, and, like, I was too lazy, and then the weekend would go on by, and I didn't do anything. So I want to, like, actually plan stuff with my friends and, like, hang out and be like, oh, this weekend I did that, and last weekend I did that, and just, you know, you buy all this cute clothes, you don't even wear it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and you're like, come on.
Yeah, I'll say this when I go into my next resolutions, but yeah, I feel that. I feel like also like older friends too, who like, you know, I always say I'm gonna go visit them, and I never do.
Yeah.
It's just cause like schedules are hard, but I think like I really need to try harder just for weekends, like request off work, like make a specific weekend. But they're also busy too, and they never know when they're free, so I feel like it's a mutual thing. But hopefully between both of us, we can like make that happen.
Yeah, we should work on that. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so my next biggest, like this one and working out were kind of tied for me, but traveling is like a huge one. I know you talked about it more like just now kind of too, but like that's a huge thing for me, because like I think about it, and I used to go to music festivals like a good bit, and of course I'm not going to stop going to like the smaller ones, but I just realized I spend all this money and I'm kind of miserable through like most of it.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, and it's like $700 just to go to Bonnaroo, like after everything, like camping and food and just preparation, and I was like, I'd rather go to like a really cool place. Like part of my Christmas present and part of like my money that I'm spending, like me and my friend Sydney planned a trip to New York on like Martin Luther King weekend, so it's coming up in a couple weeks.
That's so exciting.
And we're gonna go see Anastasia on Broadway.
Yes,
that's honestly
tell me about it.
Why I planned the trip, just to see that on Broadway, because I got obsessed with the soundtrack, and I was like, it's time to go. And I will, so I'll take plenty of pictures. And I haven't been in a couple years, and like last time I was pretty sick. But like I'm really excited for that trip. I know on spring break I'm gonna do a basic beach trip with my friends, because I mean, why not?
Yeah.
And I really want to plan a trip to Seattle, and like I want to go to Savannah maybe on a weekend. We can plan
We
that.
should do that.
Because we keep talking about Savannah and we've never gone.
Literally.
But like we can get like probably Sharia and like some other friends
Rob
to go.
and Parker. Yeah,
Cheap
Garrett.
Airbnb.
Yeah, or even like go visit Rose in Portland. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
My dream. Like I know a couple of my sisters wanted to go to Seattle too with me, and I was just like, I want to go. That's my dream city. Like honestly, if I could choose anywhere to live right now, Seattle. People are like, it's too rainy. No, I love it.
It's really pretty.
And it's like so close, like West Coast. It's like really nice. Like I could go to California on like a weekend trip or something like that, and yeah, just stuff like that. But just traveling more. I really want to go to Europe one day. It's a dream of mine, but probably after I graduate because I'm really broke.
That could be like your graduation present.
That's like the plan. That's the plan.
Like
honestly.
a month in Europe, just like
pretty
backpacking
much.
And going places.
Yeah, I can't go alone though. I would be too scared.
Go with friends. I wouldn't go alone.
Yeah, it's too scary.
Although we had a friend that went alone.
I don't know
Props
how she
to
did
her.
It. Don't know how she did it.
Yeah.
That scared me too much.
I can't do that. But, you know, to each their own.
Yeah, pretty much. That's like the second biggest one I have, I would say. It's just like something really important to me because I just want to experience like life more and not let like my anxiety and health stop me, which I'm like really nervous about going to New York low-key, but it's fine.
Plus I feel like life is better like when you open your eyes to different cultures and experiences. And also like you could spend like $300 on like a spa trip, or not a spa trip, but at the mall. Or you could spend $300 like going like somewhere new over the weekend. Yeah, just like Bonnaroo. Like Bonnaroo was an awesome experience and it was so fun to go with you, but at the end of the day it was so much money.
Yeah, because I went twice and like both times almost $700 being spent.
Yeah. And
I was just like, I could spend $700 and literally
love every second of the trip that you're on instead of like standing in a crowded sweaty mess of people, your knees like hurting so bad.
Oh my god, I wanted to die.
Yeah, you haven't showered in 5 days. Like,
and it's like if you love music and those things, like you should definitely go at least once. But it's just I can't keep going to those. Like I can go to smaller ones because I don't have to camp at.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
like Music Midtown.
Yeah, or I feel like I'll always like go to those just because like it's so cheap and it's here, like where we live. And it's like really convenient, but. Bigger ones, I think I gotta give up on those dreams a little bit.
Yeah,
I feel too old. I'm just like standing. I'm like, I'm tired. I want to sit in the back and just lay in a blanket.
Same. I feel so lame too. I'm like, I just want to sit in the back and just like chill.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think like regular concerts are better probably, like because they're cheaper and you get the same experience and
I agree.
More. Yeah, pretty much. Because like a lot of times the people who go to music festivals are the same people that you've seen like 30,000 times. And for me, like my main type of music, they're like $20 concerts anyway, so it works.
Yeah, I will say if it is worth it if the music festival has artists that you like a lot. Like if it has like multiple artists.
Yeah.
Then it's obviously cheaper because a concert ticket could be like $100 or like $80, but the music festival ticket could be like $100 or not $100, but like $150 or like $200, but it offers like 8 artists that you listen to. So it's a give and take. All right. So one of my last New Year's resolutions. I have 2 more after this. Well, 1 more after this, but 2, including this one. So I want to take more pictures. I realize like I kind of like being more in the moment.
Same.
And so I don't reach for my camera, but at the end of the day, I have no way to remember it other than my own brain. And let's be real, it's not very reliable. So.
No, honestly, same, because that's why I didn't do like on Instagram like how everyone did the month by month. I was like, I don't have enough pictures for a month by month. Because, like, since I was focusing myself, it was just mainly, like, me in the moment. So I feel that.
Yeah. So I want to do that more often because I feel like it would be good to have more pictures of you and your friends. And,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and memories. And
it's also just me. Like, sometimes we just don't feel like taking pictures.
Yes,
like,
that too.
Me. I'm just like, it's so complicated to find a picture you want. Especially, you know me, I'm picky. So
yeah. Also, side note, I went ice skating last night, and there was this couple. It was like a group of 3 kids. It was a girl and her boyfriend, and then I guess her best friend or something. And I kid you not, every 5 seconds they were taking pictures. Like the friend was taking pictures of the couple, and they were like, I can't ice skate, guys. So I was hanging on for dear life on the sides, like on the railings, and they kept stopping there to take a picture. And I'm like, how many pictures do you need?
You need like
of yourself in this position at this location? Like, it was ridiculous.
I thought
like,
that was bad, man.
No, it was ridiculous. That's all they did. From the moment I got there to the moment I got off the rink, they were just taking pictures, and it was like an hour.
Huh.
I'm like, I've never seen this. It was weird. So I don't want to go to that extreme,
Yeah.
but I do want to take more pictures of like you and me and like
Yeah.
us on trips and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like just like go out of your way just to take at least one picture from like one moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or from like at least one picture from
Yeah.
a trip. Yeah. So I feel that. I would say that's one of mine, even though I didn't write it down. I'm
Yeah.
really bad at thinking things.
You're good.
But I was definitely thinking about that actually as you were talking. Before you even said that, I was like, God, I need to like document more stuff. And I saw all these people like posting their like Instagram year stories, and I was like, oh, I'm sad.
Yeah, that's how I felt. So I was like, what? I need to take more pictures.
Because there was like in high school, I used to like post pictures on Instagram like every day. Now I like post like once a month.
Yeah, exactly. And especially like I thought about this too before the new year came, but even like with like relationships and stuff, like with Parker, I have some pictures, but not a whole bunch that I would like to have.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to, you know,
just like have more with it.
yeah, to like make a scrapbook or like something cute, you know.
I still need to send you that picture of you guys.
Oh yeah, you do.
I'm so sorry.
You're
I keep forgetting. I'll send it today.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, my other ones are just kind of, like, really simple. I've already talked about them. Like, I really want to work on my mental and physical health more. Mostly mental, because we think that's where we're stemming from. I want to, like, try to... It's hard for me to get internships and work on internships when I'm not in the program yet. So it's kind of hard for, like, me to put that, like, on my resume and, like, be like, well, I'm technically not an interior design major yet. But hopefully, like, this year, like, I can figure that out more. At least maybe in the summer get a internship that is involved in that area that I can just get
awesome.
based off an art major. Yeah. I would, like you said earlier, like, I want to, like, connect with more friends. Like I said, closer friendships. I really, like, want to work on, like, my sorority friendships a lot. And I just want to work on those, like, continue, like, the friendships that I have. Like, one of our friends, you know, he's going to he's going to be in deployment. And, I want to, like, work hard to really keep in contact with him and stuff like that.
I need to work on that too.
Yeah, because I think like the past month I've been like at the end of 2018, like I really like it hit me that he was leaving, and so like I really am like texting him every day and like working as hard as I can to keep that, because I'm a really bad texter. I hate it. It just annoys me. I prefer FaceTime, but so I'm like trying to work on texting more people and stuff like that. And yeah, don't procrastinate, because my birthday was the day before my final day of classes, and I was pulled an all-nighter doing homework and studying. So yeah, that's a big goal of mine too. And I would say that's like, I mean, there's obviously other stuff I'll like think of and come up with like as
the year goes by.
Yeah, that I want to happen. But those are like just the main things I really like thought about. Just working out, traveling, mental health.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Those are good resolutions.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last one was kind of to stay more productive. Don't procrastinate too. Yeah. I wanted to prioritize my time too, because like I said, like I have the weekend or like a Friday comes by and I don't do anything with my time. I just kind of wallow in my bed.
Big mood.
Yeah, sometimes you need those days. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
Because one of my friends, she will hopefully be on a podcast one day.
Yes.
Because I'm sure she won't mind me saying her name. Brianna. She goes to college in Pennsylvania, which is really cool. You know, she actually went out of state. She held up what she was going to say, because I feel like we all say it and we're going to hear it.
Yeah.
But, you know, money. She would, like, just tell me, like, she doesn't relax at all when she's at college. And I'm just like, I don't know how she does it. If it works for her, it works. But for me, it's just like, I feel like you just need to take, like, sometimes a day or, like, a couple hours just to watch YouTube, watch TV, Netflix, just relax, eat a little junk food. You know
I agree.
Because if you don't, you're going to go crazy.
Treat yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. You're going to go crazy. You need your time. You need time to, like, let your body, like, rejuvenate.
Yeah.
Regenerate.
Well, we're not regenerating anything. Re-energize?
Yeah. I think rejuvenate's a thing, right?
Rejuvenate?
Is that even a real word?
We can't speak
Is that even a real word?
Rejuvenate is a real word.
Yeah, right? I thought I was,
I don't know if that's the right choice of word.
Maybe.
Re-energize?
Yeah.
Recharge!
Recharge.
There we go, ladies.
Yeah. So, like, just recharge your body, like, get your mind, like, in the mindset, because I went, like, and I would say the whole end of September, I, like, barely relaxed, and I was, like, crying in the inside.
Yeah.
But it was fine. It was worth it, but at the same time, it was just, like, whew, and I kind of crashed and burned throughout all of October.
Yeah, that does happen. So that's what I want to do, and on top of that, I want to kind of be more consistent with like my YouTube and this podcast. Like I'm determined to make this podcast work with you
weekly.
Plus, it like lets us see each other more, so that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, because I feel like throughout our like busy schedule last semester, we didn't see each other as much as like we should have. It was sad because we're really close, and you go to Atlanta for school.
I know.
So
kind of we got to figure that out.
Yeah.
We got to work on it.
Exactly.
But I want to prioritize my time more and stay productive.
Yeah. This year, I will post consistently on my YouTube. I'm determined.
You're determined? Hey, you're saying it on the podcast. Yes. It has to happen.
It's been almost a year.
Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah. Because when did you post that first episode? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it. Whoa, a year goes by fast.
I know. Let me just tell you, though. Fall semester was a hurt. It was, like, chaotic.
That's crazy.
It just, in summer, it was chaotic.
Yeah.
It's just working. But
you can do it.
Yeah.
We just have to...
Determination.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you don't want to put on makeup. You know what I mean? Like...
I feel that 100%.
You just don't want to look good.
Yeah.
I feel like we're both, like, twitching our eyes, like... Oh, man.
Yikes.
I want to film, like, an actual, like, film our faces video podcast occasionally, and I just want to see, like, what we look like, because I feel like we're just, like...
We should. Yeah. Our faces are probably like, oh.
Yeah. When we get cool microphones,
yes,
we'll do it.
Yeah, and when we get a nice setup, like a little couch or something.
Or like
maybe like your apartment.
Because in my room, like, I have pretty curtain lights and stuff.
Yeah. So that's the end of our resolutions.
Pretty much.
And that was our highlights and lowlights of 2018. We want to know what you guys are also thinking about resolutions, whether you think they're dumb or whether you think they're actually a really good tool in starting new.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. I feel like everyone, like, holds them up through January and then, like, you know, stops.
Yes.
I'm determined not to, but...
I am too.
But, like... it's like our fingers, like, no one can see. We're, like, pointing our fingers. I'm like, you guys can't see this, but it's okay. But, like, what you think if you guys continue and do them or you stop and you fail. I mean... Yeah,
we also want to know what you guys' New Year's resolutions is. If you have any, let us know about it on our YouTube channel.
Instagram. Like, you can send us DMs.
Yeah, send us DMs. Repost on your story what your resolutions are and tag us. Because we're very curious.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can listen to this podcast and previous episodes on SoundCloud and YouTube at 1998 Podcast.
Yes.
Definitely give us a comment there. Like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Follow us on SoundCloud. Also, follow us on our Instagram at 1998 Podcast as well.
Yep.
We post pretty frequently.
Yeah, we have cute little pictures, you know.
Yes, we have cute little pictures, and we're gonna have more. So
yeah, look forward to promo pictures coming out soon. Maybe with our faces if you're lucky.
And future guests. So
yeah,
let's keep this conversation going.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it.
It means a lot to us. We've been trying to like do this for a really long time, and it's happening, and it's exciting.
Woo! 2019, baby!
Woo! I'm sorry.
All right, my name is Nahir.
My name's Lily, and
don't have a mental breakdown.